What's up, everybody? This is our mini love readings for tonight. This is a pre-submitted reading. It's not a collective reading or anything like that. So if you guys have submitted a payment for your reading, we're going to go ahead and start the list. So your name will be on the list according to when your payment was submitted, okay? Let me fix this. I always have to do this. Okay. All right. So sometimes that happens. I'll be like thinking I have the angle right, and I do not whatsoever. So, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on this reading. Okay, so my list, I'm going to go ahead and dive into my list now. If you guys have a question where you guys are on the list, just check the description box below. You know, to see where we're at. There's nothing wrong with asking, hey, have you done my reading yet or not? Where are we at on the list? Please do not ask any personal questions. If you guys have not purchased a reading for this live, please do not ask any personal questions, reading questions. Please do not interrupt the reading or the live, okay? No self-promotion on my live, please, you guys. It's rude. So, yeah. If you come here to watch, that's fine. Just make sure that your energy's in the right place. If not, I'm asking you to leave. You are not welcome here if your energy is not with good intentions, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start. I have you down as P, but you know who you are. You submitted a question last week, okay? So I have two people that submitted last week on the list, and they will be first, you know, and then it will go into the exact order as far as those that paid this week, okay? Okay, so let's see, what are the energies surrounding this connection or the situation at hand? Divine Spirit, I ask for only the divine truth, casting down any lower vibrational energies, any false visions or false imaginations, false truths. That all will be revealed. May this reading bring clarity and peace to those who are receiving the message. I don't think this card is supposed to come out. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm just getting, are you sure you ready to like receive whatever this message is? Because I don't sugarcoat things. I get first time buyers, like first time people that come on or get a reading from me from the first time, and I don't sugarcoat anything. So whatever wants to come out, I honor what God's telling me, and I just go with it. Okay, so I feel that Spirit is saying to, with the High Priestess and the Star, to really think about what it is that you want out of this situation wholeheartedly, truthfully. Spirit wants you to have faith for your future and what's ahead for you, but it's like, be true to what's really, like, what is it you truly want, not what you think you want. What do you truly want? What's in the best and highest good for you? Because ultimately, you know. Ultimately, you know. Okay, the dragon strength. Dragon strength, which is fire energy. So you may not fully be in your power in this situation. You may have given your power away to circumstances or this person. Third party miscommunication. There's another energy in the mix. Miscommunication, not seeing eye to eye, misunderstandings. So I feel like what's happening right now was like Spirit's trying to bring some type of clarity to you, some type of Purification needs to take place. Greetings, everybody on the chat, on the live. Greetings. Um, some type of purification and cleansing needs to happen when it comes to this. I feel like there's a way to go about things in ways. What I'm getting, I'm trying to explain this the best way that I can and how Spirit's giving it to me. So you might look at the ways to your dreams, your goals, your desires to be only in one type of facet, but when it comes to the divine and aligning yourself with, the divine plan and the universe, whatever you want to call it, the grand scheme of things, it's much more broader than that, than what you see, or the methods, how you've been going about it. And I feel like Spirit's like telling you to dispose or dispel the old ways of doing things and putting more energy into your future, and that, because the star represents the Aquarius energy, which is about innovation and the things that have not yet been manifest or have ever been done before. It's like, allow yourself to be more expansive with what it is that you desire for yourself, and be completely honest with yourself. And for some reason, I feel like you've given your power away to the circumstance surrounding this, or the person or the situation at hand. So the third party is like, there is some other element or some type of energy here. I'm not really getting specifically like another person. It seems like there's another element here. You guys may not be on the same page right now. It's kind of like the energy that I pick up from this. Let's see how this person is feeling. Okay, so yeah, this person feels drawn to this connection. They do feel like there's some negativity going on in their life. Let's see. They feel like you watch them, you check up on them, or you pay very close attention to them. I feel like this is someone that's healing. Yeah, I feel inadequate, and that I need to level up, and I feel like it's best to stay away right now. So yeah, this person's energy is not in the best state, and I feel like Spirit's giving you that opportune moment or time to really reflect on what it is that you want. So if it feels like you guys are like kind of distancing yourselves from one another or growing apart, it could just be like a time period where Spirit needs your time and Spirit needs this person's time. It's like a time of healing or recovery, discovery, that type of energy. That happens a lot. Spirit will remove people out of our lives if Spirit needs our attention, or if there's something that we need to heal. So this person feels love for you. They're trying to distract themselves. They're trying not to focus too much on the situation right now, because I feel like they are healing. This is just where they're at. I just want to say this is insane just because they feel like this, meaning that you need to stay or you need to wait. Wait for divine timing for things to just unfold as they're meant to, but I'm not saying to wait and put your life on hold for somebody else. That's not what I'm saying, okay? But this person does feel love. They feel a little distracted by this connection. They feel like they need to focus on healing. If there is a third party, whether it's romantic, whether it's family, whether it's friends, or just something that they got going on within themselves, they feel like that is the thing that's kind of like pulling them away a little bit. In short, what I'm getting is, what Spirit is suggesting and encouraging that you do is really focus on yourself and what it is that you want for yourself truly and wholeheartedly, and why. And be open to the ways that it can manifest, and not put it in just a limitation or a box. So the card we pulled for your advice is to let love light the way. So the scripture on this card, it says, don't be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. And that's, if you care, it's Deuteronomy 31:8. But in short, what the message is saying is that you have to put your trust in the divine. And I can't stress this enough for a lot of people. whether you believe in God, whether the universe, whoever, Allah, they all stress, every spiritual belief or faith always stresses to put your trust in the higher power and not solely within yourself. Some, practices do say, oh, you're your only hope and faith and all of that, but there's something that is encompassing us in this life, in this space and time, this reality that we're in, something greater and something higher. You have to align yourself with what resonates. But what I'm getting from this is like, don't be discouraged right now, because spirit is ahead of you, eons ahead of you. They already know what the ins and the outs are. So nothing that's taking place is out of divine order or alignment, or something that the divine is not intelligent enough to handle. Spirit's way ahead of the game. So with knowing that, it's trusting that spirit's not going to fail you, spirit's not going to abandon you. What is for your highest good is for your highest good. We have free will. When we, say that I want this, but it's not happening, or I'm sad and I feel depressed because this isn't happening. Sometimes it's things that we want and it's not in alignment with what's really of our highest good and what truly will make us happy. So spirit is just saying to allow the divine love to light, that divine loving light energy to guide you at this time, and not to be discouraged, if that makes sense to you. So that's what's coming out right now. Okay. So I hope if that helped you. That was kind of quick and straight to the point, but I hope that resonated, and I hope that helped you bring some sort of clarity, and that it directs you to the right path that spirit has for you. So much love as always, and until next reading, if so, I'll see you again. If not, be blessed on your journey. Take care. Okay, so let's move on to Miss Lauren. Let's see what spirit has for you. What's your divine message? What's going on with your situation and your person? Lauren's message and energy. That Lauren is asking about. Whoa. Okay, we can't take all these cards, spirit. What you trying to do? I feel like spirit just wants me to read all the cards. Okay, I'm honoring spirit. Like, okay, it is what it is. These are a lot of cards, but I'm just gonna pull as directed. We got a lot of wands. A lot. Yes. What's up, Lee? What's up, sis? Okay, there's so many of them they can't even fit on the table. Okay, so I'm going to start with the major arcana cards. You have the Star, you have the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Release card, which is the Death card in this card deck, on this deck. So there's a lot of changes and a lot of movement that's taking place. A lot that's being cleared up right now. So by looking at these cards, you are healing. You may be kind of like trying to adjust to the changes. It may seem like you're not in a good space, or it just may just be a little bit of a challenge. I won't say not in a good space, but it may feel challenging to you. What's happening is that the spirit's developing your strength right now, your confidence, kind of lighting a fire in you to move forward. I feel like there's some new energies coming in, especially with these two aces. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. It's like brand new energy, embarking on a new path. So it's also helping you to strengthen your intuition, your inner knowing. So there is going to be a positive outcome for you as far as where you're personally at on your journey. This situation is part of those, those aspects of your journey that's meant to strengthen you, that's meant to, bring wisdom to you. But it's also helping you to prepare for what new energies are coming in. That's what I'm getting. So it's like trying to maintain that balance and go along with where, where spirit's taking you, which you might feel like you're out of, you feel like maybe out of control, or maybe you feel imbalanced. But Spirit is saying, with knowing this, like, just check in and ask Spirit, where am I at on my journey, and where do you want me to, like, what do you want me to do at this time? What it's required of me at this time? Because I feel like it's going to help you have a little sense of stability. And at the same time, Spirit is telling you to focus on your future plans, meaning, this is what I see for myself. Let's work together. Like, you're working in team with Spirit, your divine spiritual team. You're working as a team. So I also feel like, as well, there's going to be a time where Spirit's going to guide you into some type of just move, just take action. You may be releasing some things that are not easy right now, or situations. You're going through a major spiritual transformation, as you can see with all these major arcana cards. It's a lot going on. So the Seven of Swords, it could be that this connection's causing you a little bit of stress as well, causing you to maybe not have a peace of mind or peace within yourself. So Spirit is saying that you must be honest and truthful with yourself, what it is that you see for yourself and where you're going, and the things and the people that are around you. The Queen of Wands is here. So the Queen of Wands is about her independence and her power and knowing who she is. Spirit is telling you there's nothing that you can't do. You have to believe in yourself. And that starts with trusting in your inner guidance, your inner knowing, because that's what's going to lead you into, these divine inspired actions, or being, seeing yourself as capable of having and manifesting great things for yourself, not just in love, but just period. So you have the Six of Wands. You got a lot of good cards. I guess Spirit really wanted you to know this. You might have need the encouragement, but there's victory that's coming to you. And I feel like it's important that you make these wise decisions and choices for yourself by trusting your intuition, like really listening to yourself. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. It's never going to cause you anxiety. It's not going to cause fear and imbalance with you. It's a sure knowing. It's a peace that comes over you no matter what it is, whether it's a situation that may be a difficult one, whether it be something that's, motivating and inspiring. It comes with a sense of peace. So you're going to have some type of opportunity that's going to come in. It looks like more so like what's going to happen is these changes, they're centered around like your material, like gains, like finances and job, maybe something even with a home or a car, some type of purchase, okay? Love and all of that, I feel like it's going to fall into alignment, but it's like Spirit is more so getting you in alignment with yourself, like who you are, what you came here to do and be, or to obtain your goals. Like, see yourself as capable of having what you want. There's a lot of positive things coming in, opportunities, and you might feel this. I get this energy a lot collectively, like I feel it, but maybe you just needed to know and hear that you are on the right track. Just more so what Spirit is asking of you to like go within. Okay, so irresponsible and unconditional love. So could be like love, there's a need for balance between you and another person, where someone could be overextending their energy, over giving, over loving someone, and it's not being reciprocated. Because you have irresponsible, unreliable, reckless, and careless with unconditional love. Love yourself and others without limits, conditions, and expectations. So it could be like giving to someone so that you can receive something back in return. Or someone, thinking that love is you giving to them, giving, proving something to them, rather than it being something of free flow, it being of genuineness. So there's something with that the Spirit's bringing up as well. Review and reflection. This is what Spirit's asking you to do right now. And it says time out needed. So yeah, it's like you gotta find that balance between going, spending real time with yourself and Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Spending that time with God is going to help you gain the clarity that you need. And I feel like the first step, and however you feel led to do this, is be like, hey, God, Spirit, universe. I say God, but it doesn't matter. Divine Spirit, Most High God, hey, look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where you taking me, what's going on in my life, what's going on, or where do you want me to be right now? What's of my highest good? What is the space, and where do I need to be? Okay, so this person may be wondering, how do you guys find that balance and how do you get things together? This person's never experienced unconditional love. So yeah, you may give a lot to this person that they're just never really experienced. They may not know how to reciprocate that love back. So yeah, this person could be a wounded individual. So the card, it says, I feel like you don't truly understand why I am the way that I am. I feel without a doubt you are my one. I feel divinely convicted to honor our union. So it's like this person would like to do well. It's what it seems like to me. Like this person does want to add quality to the connection or be of quality in this connection. But it seems like what's happening is like this person doesn't know how to really offer or give. There's not any emotional energies, emotional cards, like no cup cards, with the exception of release, which is like the death card, which is Scorpio energy, that's water, the chariot, which is Cancer, and then the high priestess, which is like Pisces or Cancer energy, water energy. So it's more so of the divine, though. I'm not seeing anything here. So it seems like this person may kind of struggle with their emotions or struggle to express themselves or how to receive and give from an emotional space where you may give a lot and nurture this person a lot, and they don't really know how to receive it. Not saying that it's a good or bad thing, but this is just saying it is what it is. This is what it is. But Spirit is saying that there's a need for balance. Like you're finding balance right now, and you don't have to figure it all out on your own. You have divine support and assistance to help you. I feel like there's something with the moon. You may resonate with the moon. Introspection is really needed for you. You're really going to find your center and clarity by going within and asking those questions, like whatever it is that you feel led to ask Spirit, like what do you require, what's going on, what do you like, getting in that mode or that energy, that center is going to help you find that balance. Let's see, what's your advice? What's your advice from Spirit? Most High God, I thank you for your loving guidance, clarity. Okay, connection with the living water. Interesting. So, yeah, it's like water is that spirit. It's that soul energy, that energy of emotional depth, like going deep within self, spending time, make, it could be something with dolphins. I was about to say something with friendship, like find fellowship with tuning into the depths of you, if that makes sense. So the card says the sea belongs to him, for he made it. His hands formed the dry land too. Psalms 95:5. So the sea belongs to him and the creatures thereof. So pay attention to the aquatic animals, like the dolphins, the sharks, the sea horses, the starfish, whatever. Pay attention when you see those types of beings. That could be a signal from, like, that could be Spirit's way of speaking to you, or that could be Spirit telling you to pay attention to those animals, look them up and see what they mean. Or also what I give strongly is that it's a sign for you to go within and pay attention to your emotions. So like when, say you see a bumper sticker and it's a shark, or like like a high school mascot or something, and you see it, that could be Spirit saying, hey, look into what sharks mean. If that doesn't resonate, then that could be, okay, check your emotions, what's going on with you, how do you feel, honor your feelings. That's what I'm getting from that. So all right, that was your message, that was your reading. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that helped you, lead you to the right direction. And as always, much love. And I'm going to move on to Miss Vyasha. 2440. Interesting. 2440. Okay. So let's see. What's going on with you, Miss Vyasha? Vyasha. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. You know, I be not good with the names. And Spirit, I thank you for your loving insight. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. Okay, you have the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Moon. Okay. So, it looks like you and your person are studying or learning something, but it's like different energies, but at the same time, it's like the same. What you're learning is different, but the path or the position where you're at right now is the same. So right now, Spirit is like telling you maybe to more so focus on your career, focus on the things, the priorities that are right in front of you, the tasks that are, you know, of importance or need your attention. Your person is being guided to focus on, or they're just, this is just where their focus is, on their something creative, or focusing on creating something new in their life, something ahead, like, yeah. So this is a person that you do have a soul connection with. There are some wounds here that could be, you know, affecting the connection in a way, but I feel like what's happening is that Spirit is like trying to get your attention at this time when it comes to where you're at. So there's no need to worry or to like be in fear or to stress, okay, be anxious. What is this going to happen? What is this going on? Is that like, is this not going to happen? This, and that. Spirit's saying don't get caught up in all of that stuff. It's distractions. The biggest thing is that Spirit is saying once you let go of your biggest fears when it comes to love or the situation, you're going to get the revelations that you seek. I don't like doing timing. Like I said, I don't like pulling prophecies out of my butt unless Spirit is just gives it to me. There could be something that you're going to gain clarity by now or by or on that full moon that we're having at the end of this month, which is the 31st of this month. I just have a feeling that that moon is going to reveal a lot for a lot of people, and I feel Spirit is saying to just let go of whatever it is that you're worried about right now, because it's distracting you from the focus. I feel like you are going to get some type of positive news or message, whatever it may be. And interestingly enough, the pages, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, those are messengers within themselves. So you could be waiting for something from this person communication wise, but I feel like what Spirit is really having you point your attention to is the wounds that could be in the way of this connection. There's something that's going to be revealed to you. Yep, wake up call. Listen and take note. Yes, Spirit needs your attention. Our mind can be so loud and we can't hear. We can't hear God. We can't hear our angels. We can't hear. When we can't even hear our own selves. So Spirit's saying to get out of the worries and the fears that you have, because Spirit is showing you a lot of signs of synchronicities. Your angels even are like showing you things, and it's like you have to be in a presence of being a witness. You have to be able to be present and listen in whatever way Spirit speaks to you. Because there's a message that's coming, and I feel like it's more so coming from Spirit first and foremost. You're going to get your clarity. You're going to get revelation when it comes to this connection. I feel like you've been seeking and searching, but doing it out of anxiousness, fear, worry, and Spirit is saying, let that go. So this person wants you to know that they get jealous over you. There's things, you know, you guys might bump heads because it says, I can't stand you, but I can't stand to be without you. So you guys might have like a love-hate relationship, or just, you know, annoy each other sometimes. You know, people we love can get on our nerves. I feel inspired to grow as a person. Yeah, so that could be their inspiration. They want to start fresh in their life. They're feeling like a spark of energy, or maybe feeling a little youthful, like, okay, I can, you know, I can do this, I can do that now. They're really focusing on new energy, newness, and like something with bettering themselves. Yep, I feel aligned with myself and my path. Just to show you that I'm not bullshitting you. I don't know if you can see it because it's like a glare. I feel like you are an embodiment of a true goddess. So this person respects you. They feel that you are someone that is of quality, respect, you know, beautiful person, maybe even, you know, through and through, inside and out, I'm sure. So you're going to get clarity. Greetings, whoever AF is. And hey, Vyasha, I see you there. Greetings. So yeah, you're going to get clarity. Let's get an advice card for you. Divine Spirit, God, I ask you for your highest guidance and wisdom and advice that is of the highest good of all parties involved in the situation. What is the advice? Oh, okay, you got 2 cards. Okay. So you have look at life from a higher perspective. It says getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Proverbs 4 and 7. Then you have spend more time outdoors. They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all that they do. Psalms 1 and 3. So the look at things from a higher perspective, again, is kind of like to remind you not to get caught up in the worries and the anxiousness. Those energies do not come from God in a healthy place. You know, that is your divine compass to let you know that you're not in alignment with your highest state. So as humans, we're going to have our emotions, we're going to have triggers, we're going to have our fears and our doubts, but Spirit is saying that is a compass to let you know that that's not in alignment. And once you put those worries and fears to the side, you open yourself up to receive divine wisdom so that you can see things from the divine's perspective, from God's perspective. And then spending more time outdoors literally could be something that helps you, you know, find your ground. But I'm also getting from this is like the scripture, basically what it's saying is like the trees are planted along the riverbank. They don't weather. And they bear fruit each season. So meaning no matter what season you're going through, you don't waver in between, okay, this up, this down, and this up, and this challenge and this obstacle. You continue to bear good fruit, meaning you continue to produce good things even in the midst of those challenges. So the leaves never wither, meaning the leaves of the trees never go bad. And trees also, for me, they symbolize wisdom. So they prosper in all that they do. So by staying rooted and staying planted in the divine and God and seeing the divine perspective of things, you can't fall. You know, we might shake up trees, you know, when the wind blows, the tree shakes a little bit, but it don't knock it. The tree doesn't get knocked down if it's planted and it's deeply rooted. So in short, I feel like Spirit is saying that you gotta have faith and see things from a higher place. And when you see things from a higher place, you have an understanding of why things happen the way that they do, why we experience delays, why we experience so-called setbacks, why we experience the challenges of life. We have a better understanding because we're leaning upon divine wisdom, not human perception of things and our own timing. So I hope that makes sense. You are gonna get revelation, I feel like. So, you know, just be open to however that comes, however, you know, God reveals that to you or your angels reveal that to you, okay? Alrighty, that was your reading. So we're going to move on to Miss Rachel. Where are we at? We are at 34, 37. Okay. Miss Rachel. Let's see what's going on. Keep dropping my cards. I need to I need to get like a little thing. Okay, Rachel, God, what is the energy surrounding Rachel and her person in question? Whoa. Okay. It's gonna be one of the messages, huh? Where Spirit just got lots to say. Just like the Five of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Transformation, which is the Tower, the Chariot, Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so let's see. So you're moving past some type of challenge or drama. You've made a decision to not get caught up in some type of drama or some type of games. It doesn't have to be with this person. It could be, you know, the other situations you have going on, whatever it is. I feel like you're moving past that. And I feel like you've reviewed something, or you were having to revisit something in your past as far as like maybe an emotional desire or goal or situation. The past, I feel like you're moving on from that. You're no longer in that energy. I feel like this symbolizes maturity, because the Three of Cups, or sorry, the Six of Cups, it has two little children in it. And then the Knight of Wands looks like a young adult or a teenager. So there's some type of growth, some type of progression past that. And I feel like it's due to the fact that I feel like it's this intentive, or your instincts, because of the desire or the passion you have for the future, or to move on or to move past the past, is what's guiding you and moving you forward. So there's something that's taking root. There's something that's blossoming. There's something that's growing. The Transformation card, again, that's the Tower. So there's something that I feel like it's something that is going to happen. Like you're being led into a place of restructuring. So something that doesn't serve you, or anything that doesn't serve you, whether it be mentally, whether it be emotionally, whether it be in regards to your connections with others, connection with yourself, certain things that don't serve you, they're going to be removed. But what comes with it is wisdom, or some type of clarity, some type of epiphanies that come with this. So you might be releasing old beliefs. You're moving past that. You've evolved past that. You've matured past that, I feel like. And with the Chariot card, the Chariot card, again, is like, it's an energy of ambition and forward movement. That desire to move into new things, just like the Knight of Wands. Only you're not doing it by your own, you know, doing on your own dime, or your own, you know, limited vision of things. You're not by yourself. You have some type of divine support. Archangel Metatron is the angel in this card, in the Chariot card, so you might want to look up what he means if you feel led to. But you're being divinely led and guided. So it's like Spirit is aligning you on both levels, with your shadow and your light, or could be your feminine and masculine self. There's an alignment that's taking place. When it comes to this connection, same thing. There's something that's moving into alignment once this old paradigm, once that is gone, like done away with, shattered. Financial security. So there's some stability that's coming in. And I also feel like whatever this is that you're moving past, not only are you letting go, like leveling up and maturing spiritually, but you're also maturing within self and leaving something in regards to maybe childhood, or maybe some type of immaturity when it comes to love. Like there's some type of growth that's taking place. I feel like it was rooted in the inner child. So the Three of Cups is here. So there is some type of coming together, some type of peaceful resolutions. I feel like close coming together. You might find that you actually feel more connected, not just with the person you're asking about, but with the people in your life. Some type of peace. Hot and cold. Someone is inconsistent with their actions. So yeah, someone is trying to appease the other. This stuff has to go. This is, yeah, stability, solid foundation, and third party. There's another energy in the mix. So there's something in the past that I feel like The third party is your past or someone in your past. This is the energies that are being dispelled. These are energies that are being removed. So I don't feel like this is them having a third party. I feel like this was you. The Five of Swords is in reverse. They're all male. This is you leaving some type of male in your past, or all of your exes in the past, or what came with those connections, including aspects of yourself. You're leaving that in the past. But there could have been these dynamics where it was a lot of inconsistency, a lot of immaturity when it came to love, trying to appease the other person. And Spirit is saying that that's the faulty foundation. And even maybe in this connection, these faulty foundations, certain things have to be done away with in order for this movement to happen. But I feel like this is spiritual progression. Okay, so let me pull from the Metatron cards, ironically. Archangel Metatron, what message? What is this energy that we see here? Thank you. Archangel, sound the fawn with you now. So Archangel sound the fawn could be another angel that you resonate with that may have a message for you. But this is telling you to be present here in the now. You're being divinely led. You're not by yourself. If you look at these people in the card, there's two angels beside this one woman. So you're being surrounded and you're being divinely protected and watched over. All right, so let's see. What do they want to say and how do they feel? How is this person currently feeling? I feel an intense urge to run, but my heart says stay. I feel unready to make a commitment. I feel stuck in a situation I know doesn't serve me. I feel such an abundance of love for you. So yeah, you guys have some adjustments to make. There's some things that need to shift. This Tower card is here for a reason. Something that needs to be done away with. What do they want to say? I'm willing to work this out. So at least, you know, this person is willing to put in the effort into this connection. At least they have the desire to do that. Oh, okay. I have cried over you and or the situation. So I feel like at times this person does get overwhelmed with all of this. And just looking at the energies as of now, where things are, it's a lot of shifts. And it may be uncomfortable, especially with the Tower card being here. But there's something, that passion, that drive within you is what's keeping you moving forward. But you're not doing it all on your own strength and energy. There's something that's trying to get you in alignment, in a better space, better energy. So continue to release or remove what doesn't serve you in your past, I feel like, because it's helping you. Let's see what the advice is, though. What's your advice? Thank you. Okay. Gentleness is the path of peace. It says, the Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. Psalms 23, 1 through 5 or 3. I can't see my eyesight. It's a 3. So gentleness is the path of peace. So Spirit is saying to be gentle with yourself at this time. And that everything that you need ahead is already provided and supplied for you. So don't get ahead of Spirit. Don't move your horse ahead of the chariot. Allow Spirit to guide you and direct you. Your spiritual team to guide you and direct you. Okay? So also take note of the gentleness and peace. So be gentle with yourself. You'll have peace when you allow and trust that all is provided for and will be provided for you. You don't have to go ahead of timing. You don't have to go ahead of Spirit. If we're too focused on what it looks like now, because, you know, when we're kind of struggling to trust because we get fixated on what it looks like in the physical, like, oh, well, this person's like this today and I don't see any change or any movement, or how can this work out for me when it's like this? You kind of have to take your focus off of what it looks like. And it's not saying to be delusional. It's not saying to look for, you know, the potential of a person rather than seeing them as they are. But if Spirit is telling you to trust that the outcome is going to manifest in a way that's of your highest good. You have to trust, and you can't get caught up in where your life is right now. You can't fixate too much on that. Take note of it, see it, but don't get caught up in it and look at it in a place of despair, if that makes sense. Okay? All right. Okay, that was your reading, Miss Rachel. And we're going to move to Miss Jennifer. Okay. Miss Jennifer, 4531. Miss Jennifer, okay. Jennifer. Here we go with like 10,000 cards. I'm just King of Swords, the Emperor, Awakening, which is the Hangman in this deck, 7 Swords, the 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. It's a lot of the other person's energy rather than your energy. I'm picking up them more so than you. Your person could be a little challenged right now. Like they're going through some things. I feel that they may not be as emotionally available as you would like with Ace of Cups. I feel like that's the only feminine indicator, like, you know, strong energy I feel of you. But it seems like your person could be in a place where they're emotionally cold right now. And I don't feel like it's anything to do with you or this connection. They could be going through some type of shakeup spiritually, going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening right now, where there's a lot that they're having to sacrifice and let go of that may be a little challenging for this person. I feel like they're used to being in control and they're now learning that they're not. So what's a king to the emperor? You know what I mean? I feel like the emperor represents divine spirit. The King of Swords, I feel like, represents your person. So they learned very quickly that they are not in control in the way that they think that they are. They may be the type that likes to take charge in things, but they're very they're not emotional right now. This person may be kind of hiding the fact that they don't have peace at this time. So you may feel like this person's not emotionally available to you. You may be offering your cups to them and they're just not taking it. It's like their back is turned to it. But I feel like it's because of where they're at right now. And it may be where, no, I'm not, yeah, it's where they need to be. Let me correct myself. Let me catch myself. No, this is where they're supposed to be with the Awakening card. I feel like this is spirit bringing some things to their attention. This person could have been lying to themselves, not being honest about some things. This person could be focusing on the negative aspects of like emotions and love, but they are working towards forgiveness. That's their biggest thing. Spirit is really getting in this person's butt right now, like drilling a hole in them, because I feel kind of like what happens with the Hangman sometimes. I feel like it's a card of humbling the self. This person's been operating off of their mental state, their mental power, and their logic, and being too organized and too fixed. Yes. So you have the denial card. It's time to face the truth. This is what's going on with this person right now. Pride, self-centeredness, ego-driven. I can't make it up. Self-awareness. This is what's going on. Be conscious of your own behavior. This is what's going on with this person. Anxious attachments, fear of being alone, and clinging. So I don't feel like it's loneliness. I feel like this person is clinging on to something that they felt comfortable with. So like a shell, their guard. They're having to strip themselves of that. And it could be what's activating is their emotions, their heart chakra. You have a lot of swords energy, I'm noticing. You have the 7 of swords, the 9 of swords in reverse, King of Swords. You have the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. The Emperor, that's fire energy, is Aries. And then the Awakening card, some people see that as a Pisces card or Virgo, one of those. But the Nine of Swords in reverse is that this person is finally dealing with some things that they've been trying to sweep under the rug mentally. Some things that they've thought that they left in the past. So this could be things that they're ashamed of. These could be people that they have not forgave. Different things. Like this person's mind is focused on where spirit has them. This person's kind of in a place of stillness. Your energy on the other end could be completely different. So you have action. It says movement needed. So I feel like spirit is saying not to stop where you are. Wow, I didn't even notice it's an angel wing, a shadow of an angel wing on the shore. So your guides and your angels, they're right beside you. I feel like spirit is saying to continue to move forward. It's not saying to stay stagnant, because this person, it may feel like they're not moving, they're stuck, but what's happening is they are with spirit. So they may not be physically moving forward, or they may seemingly feel like there's no movement, but there's spiritual movement. And for you, it could be the opposite. It could be like right now spirit's telling you to focus on your physical energy, what's in front of you, your material world, and get moving on some things with that. It could even be literally your fitness, working on your health, doing you right now. I feel fearful and unsafe in love. Yeah, this person feels exposed and they feel stripped right now. And I feel like this has something to do with their emotions, their heart chakra. I feel like I need to keep my eyes on you. So, you know, they're still there. They haven't gone anywhere. I feel ready for a healthy commitment. So this person may also be awakening to the fact that they want more than what they've had for themselves. They've been lying to themselves. What was that card? We had the denial card, I think it was. Being in their pride, being closed off to love. I'm overwhelmingly turned on by you. So they're still attracted. I feel like spirit just got them in their little bubble where they need to be, where their little process of awakening and healing and releasing. Someone is here in denial. I'm not ready to commit. So the word denial came out twice. Where we had, where is it at? Let me find it. Yeah, here it is. So you have the denial card here. And in the how do they feel oracle, it was saying I'm ready for a healthy commitment. So this person could be in denial, saying that they don't want love, or they're not ready for it, or they can't, avoiding themselves of their emotions and feelings. And it could be that Five of Cups energy, that disappointment, you know, viewing love in a negative way, being the King of Swords, closed off emotionally. But in truth, they really do want that. They truly do want a healthy commitment with someone. And they're discovering that. Spirit's stripping this person right now. Stripping them naked. Butt-ass naked. Okay? Butt is naked. Alright, so let's see what your advice is at this time. From Spirit, God, angels, Heavenly Father. What is your advice from Miss Jennifer? Thank you. Alright. So it says, helping others is helping yourself. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command. Love your neighbor as yourself. Galatians 5:14. So Spirit is saying to, I feel more so, have compassion. You know, love this person. Have compassion for where they are and where they're at. If you were in this person's shoes, how would you want someone to treat you and respond to where you're at? So Spirit's just telling you to keep that in mind. I feel like, because it does feel like this person's going through a little bit of a challenging moment. So that is what I'm getting for you at this time. That is the message. And I hope that this reading helped you. Hopefully this brings you the clarity that you were looking for, plus much more. Okay? So I'm going to move on to Miss Brittany. We're at, where are we at? 54:38. Okay, Miss Brittany, this is your reading. Let's tap in and see what's going on with your situation and love. What's going on with you? And who's going on with you? Brittany, God, what's going on with Brittany and her situation? What do you want her to know about it? What do you want her to know about it? Greetings, Brittany. All right, let's see. Okay, so he has 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Balance, which is the Temperance, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and 5 of Cups. It's a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional energy. You or your person, well, for one, you've been like really investing and really putting your work forward. And I feel like no matter what you've been putting forth, it's going to show improvement in the future. So whether it be with, you know, in this situation or in something else, which if it's something else, it's better. You know, if it's something else, it's always meant, if it's not this, then it's always going to be something that's better for you. So whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like Spirit's saying that it's going to pay off. Of course, patience is needed. There's no need to worry. Your person could be caught up, not really being present in love. They could be someone that's pessimistic, or they're just pessimistic in love, period. But I also feel like this is a little bit of your energy here as well, to where you may not be seeing the fruits of your labor in the way that you expect, or you just feel like it just hasn't happened yet. So it can be kind of distracted by what you see and not really seeing what Spirit is presenting to you, because there's something that Spirit is showing you. Either it's something to encourage you, it's something that needs your focus or attention, or you may be looking at something in a way that's misunderstanding or misinterpreting things. So I'm also getting, yeah, like Spirit is saying you're going to have your happy ever after. Like I said, whether it be with this person or not, it's guaranteed. The rainbows represent a promise. You have 2 cards with rainbows in them, the Temperance card and the 10 of Cups. So that's a promise, a double confirmation that you are going to have your promise of what it is that you truly want, that true contentment and happiness, and you can trust that. Feel that once you truly align in like a healthy way with the person, I'm not getting a strong energy that it's a person specifically that you're asking about. Like Spirit's not confirming nor denying. It's more just like Spirit speaking of an essence, that whoever you ultimately align yourself with, that, you know, is divinely, you know, for your highest good, you're going to create something beautiful with this person. So the Balance card, the part that's standing out to me is, it says blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. So whoever you align yourself with, it's going to be something very beautiful that you guys are creating together energetically. And it's like this rainbow is creating this 10 of Cups energy. The thing about rainbows and stuff like that is that rainbows usually come after a storm. They come after the rain, after that period of purification. And sometimes after that initial shock, the thunder, you know, that process sometimes is very dark. It's very muddy. It's very cloudy sometimes. But there's a promise that there will always be a happy ending. So there's a promise for you on the other side of that. The 10 of Cups is next to the 10 of Swords. So with that is also, there's a need for some endings and letting go. And Spirit saying that you're going to have relief. Like Spirit is promising to you that you are going to have a happy, blessed relationship. And like I said, Spirit's not giving me complete confirmation whether it's a person specifically that you have in mind or not. It's just letting you know, period, that whoever ultimately is for you, you're going to have a beautiful relationship. You guys are going to create something beautiful. And that could also be the children is, you know, plays a beautiful role in that creation. But Spirit is saying that there's an opportunity for happiness. So whatever it is that's been troubling you, situations that don't serve you, Spirit is like, leave the baggage behind. Dispose yourself of that baggage from your past, because it's new energies that await. So the Five of Cups is also dealing with being pessimistic and looking at the negatives in love because of the past, but not seeing the fact that what's there is true happiness, or there's still opportunity, there's still that promise of coming together with that one person. So if you look at the Five of Cups, these angels are holding these two cups up for this person as he's standing there looking at these three cups that have spilled. And then these two cups, this archangel, which is Zachiel, he's blending these two beautiful energies together as one, these two cups. So your angels are working on bringing something beautiful in your life, and I can guarantee it. Guarantee it. And even these three cups here, there's an angel offering one cup. So someone is maybe being offered that fulfillment and joy within self right now first. Because when you have these two cups that are full within themselves, there's an abundance and overflow of so much love. But when one cup is empty and there's another cup that's full, it's an imbalance of the equal give and take. A person can't give what they don't have to give, right? So that one cup that Archangel Chamuel is offering this man, as he's focusing on these three cups, you know, the past, what happened, oh, this person over here, and being too focused on that, missing the divine blessing. There's divine blessing in sometimes being in our singlehood, whether you're married or not. Like, technically we're single until we're married, but like being in that period of being on your own, being solo, there's blessings in that period. It's not a curse. Two cards want to come out for you. You have love, relationships, and harmony. Look, Spirit's like really trying to get your attention. I guarantee you, and I promise you, you're going to be in a happy, fulfilling relationship. That's guaranteed. So leadership, answer the call. So someone is being guided to step up and step forth, like being guided to step up and elevate and move forward in some type of way. That rose or that flower relates to that Seven of Pentacles. She's also planting seeds, and she's also tending to her garden, her own garden. Spirit's like, don't forget to tend to your own garden, your own needs. Nurture yourself, take care of you. Because again, it's like that's needed. You got to be able to, in order to nurture a relationship, you have to be able to know how to nurture and take care of yourself and know what you want and what you need, and vice versa for your person, whoever your person is or will be. Yeah, someone's impatient with the process, and that happens. Restlessness leading to frustration and eagerness, commitment, wanting that commitment, devotion, making things official, reunion, someone is returning, avoidance, and running away. So you may have somebody that comes in and out of your life, and you want that stability, you want that harmony, you want that commitment with the person. Spirit's saying, like, you're going to leave the past and the sorrow and the pain, all of that behind, and it's going to lead you to your one. I hope this is making sense. I feel like I'll never get it right. So whoever you're asking about specifically doesn't feel like they, you know, they might beat themselves up. Am I ever going to get things right? I feel you checking up on me. I feel you are someone safe to let my guard down with. So they feel like, you know, you check for them, you still care, you still love them. And they also feel like you're someone that they can be, you know, safe with, to be vulnerable with sometimes, or to some extent. I do feel like your person has some healing that they need when it comes to love. I mean, I feel like we all do, but looking at love from a positive perspective, your person may need some healing on that. So there's a misunderstanding. This person feels like they know that they need to choose and they need to make a decision. They miss you. They know that they need to express their truth to you, or you need to express your truth to them. And they're afraid of this connection. So yeah, this person could be afraid, excuse me, of true love and true intimacy and, you know, a committed relationship. This person could be afraid of this because of past experiences, but that's not an excuse, you know. we all have a past. We all have things that we might need to heal and work on, but there's no excuse to stay in those energies. You know what I mean? We all have a choice whether we want to grow, heal, or not. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see what your advice is from Spirit, God, your angels, the divine, Spirit, Most High God. I thank you for love and guidance. What is your advice for the situation? For Brittany, what is your advice? God will lead the way. Says they were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders, by the power of God's Spirit. Romans 15:19. So Spirit may be, I feel, yeah, Spirit, you one of them, like me. I'm not judging. One of them people that gotta like see somebody walk on water, and even then you'll probably be like, oh, that was not God, or that was some bullshit. But you have to see practical evidence and proof to prove to you that something is what it is, or God is saying what they're saying, or the universe, whatever you call it. But Spirit is saying that you have to be convinced by the signs or the power of God through, I feel like through everything. And in this reading, like Spirit was confirming to you, like promising you. I've only had this card for like a week, or this deck for a week, but I've never pulled this card yet. So this love card, and it just lines up perfectly. So I feel like when Spirit has multiple confirmations in a reading, it's like to make, a person build that faith, or to help encourage that person to build their faith and trust, or to just trust the confirmation that Spirit has something for you that's blessed. Like Spirit's promising that to you. So you may even receive some type of things that make you go, oh wow, that was crazy, and you still be like, oh, but that wasn't that, or oh, maybe it's just, you know what I mean? I don't believe in coincidences. Whenever Spirit shows us signs and synchronicities, before we get ahead of ourselves, because it's very easy. I've done this so many times on my path where I seen this and this and that, and I thought it meant something else because I did not check with God to ask. But if you ask for a sign of synchronicity and Spirit gives it to you, trust it. But if you see little things along the way and you're confused or you're not sure what it is, rather than jumping to conclusions, say, Spirit, can you give me a confirmation, or can you clarify this in some type of way to let me know that this is what you're showing me, or if it's something else, because the biggest thing that we do in love is like, oh, I saw so-and-so's name, or I seen his birthday, or so-and-so mentioned his name or mentioned him, oh, that must mean this. Like, instead of jumping into conclusions, lesson learned, consult God. Like, show me, like, what does that mean? Like, what were you trying to say with that? What was the purpose of it? So I don't, get myself caught up, like leaning on my own understanding, because I know how that is. So that is your message. All right, Miss Brittany, I hope that helped you. And I'm going to move on to Miss Jessica. I can't see now. Hold on. We are at 68. 30. Okay. You're welcome. No problem. Miss Jessica. Let's see what's going on in your situation. Alright, what is the energy surrounding Jessica and her situation and her person? Okay, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of, what is this? Mr. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. There's a movie. I don't really remember it because I was little. I think it had Tom Hanks in it, and it was about a woman that was a mermaid or something. This card kind of gives me that type of energy. You might know what that movie is, or maybe it's something to it that might resonate with you in this situation. I don't know why I brought that up, but I don't know. Spirit just showed that to me. It used to come on Disney Channel when I was little. I don't remember. I believe it was Tom Hanks. Makes me want to look it up now. I think it was Tom Hanks, if I'm not mistaken. If somebody know what I'm talking about, drop it in the chat box because I can't remember. But you have the Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So this person desires to come towards you. It's like they're trying to build the courage to face you and confront you. And I feel like you know this. You feel it. It's almost like you're kind of waiting. I don't feel like you're in a place of desperately waiting or in a place of codependence. It seems like it's just an intuitive knowing that you have. You sense it, you know it. If you're questioning that, don't waver. Like, don't doubt that. You are sensing what you're sensing for a reason. You may feel like this person's going to reach out to you. This Page of Cups, her cup is overflowing with water. So I don't feel like you are empty. I don't feel like you're heavily dependent on this person. They're coming forth. I feel like they desire to, at least. They want to come forward. It could be both of you desire to be together. Like, someone's desiring this. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. This person does desire to come forward. Their biggest thing is that they're trying to build up the courage and the motivation to do that and take the lead. I do feel like you doubt yourself. The Two of Swords is right over the Page of Cups. You doubt, okay, what if I'm just tripping? What if it's just me thinking this? What if it's just wishful thinking? What if I'm just being delusional? And Spirit is saying, like, you need to listen to your intuition for real. You're causing yourself confusion by going back and forth when you already know what it is. There's no need to overanalyze the situation. You already know. This person is like, they want to embrace a new opportunity with you. They feel like they need to get some things out of their chest or something out of the way. Like, they need to close something out in their past or some aspects of themselves and leave it in the past, because they can also be double-minded as well. But I feel like they want to embody this King of Wands energy by being completely, confident and in control, be confident in their speaking. But this person is like, they have their eye on the prize. They do want to communicate something to you that they're wanting with you, maybe, or just like what they're, whatever it is that they view, or however, how do I explain it? Their vision, like they have a vision for something. I feel like they're trying to express it to you, or they desire to express it to you. They want to be all romantic. They want to be flirty, but they want to make sure that their approach to you is balanced. I feel like this person's a little nervous. They're second guessing themselves. Observing, watching, taking notice. So yeah, they're observing you. They're watching you. I feel like they're just waiting for the right time to approach you, really. Careless actions hurt feelings. Replaying the past. Yeah, so it's like, what's keeping them stuck? They gotta let go of the past. Shame, humiliation, distress. You could also be thinking about the past. Like, I don't want to be wrong again. Balance, inner harmony, energetic equilibrium. I feel like this is what the desire is. Like, you both are trying to find balance within yourselves. Like, this person wants to come forward structured and balanced. They don't want to come in all emotionally out of whack or mentally out of whack. And for you, I feel like you're finding balance with trusting yourself. Unconscious beliefs. Be aware of what you're telling yourself. So this is something that you guys also need to work through. Pride, self-centeredness, ego-driven, soulmate, souls in close vibrational resonancy. So yeah, you guys mirror each other in certain ways, and it shows even in the cards. Like, the energy's different, but it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar. So let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright. So you have Kundalini, untapped energy. So yeah, there's like healing that's taking place. I feel like the more you spend time with you, the more activated you are. The more that they spend time with themselves, the more activated they are. So it's just a lot, I feel, that's taking place behind the scenes that you don't see when it comes to this person. But at the same time with you, there's things that are activating in you that you may not be realizing, or you know, taking credit for or seeing as a big deal. You might be just like, oh, well, this is happening with me. It's nothing special. This is just normal. Could be like you're activating in your spiritual sight more what you are feeling. More than anything, I feel like it's a feeling. I feel like you will judge me if I show you the real me. Yeah, they're still kind of like a little scared. A little scared. I feel incredibly drawn towards you in this connection. I feel you checking up on me, and I feel like I'll never get it right. So yeah, they beat themselves up. Like, why? How y'all doing? Yeah, he beats himself up. He wants to be completely, like, in his eyes, like, in a place of power and confidence and, like, I got this. I can do this. I get jealous over you, and two can play that game. So they might result to playing games at times or giving you the cold shoulder. Like, yeah, this person can be a little petty. They know about you. Who is they? Possibly. Player, so beware. In between your break, they could have been dealing with someone. It could be someone still around this person that they haven't fully cut ties with, but it's kind of like this person's like a lingering energy. They're not someone that is heavily active. It's kind of like, how do I explain it? It feels like a ghostly energy, like it's something of the past or someone that he's not entertaining like that, but they're like still around. So let's say like they still follow each other, or this person still likes their stuff or something, but it's like there's nothing there. It's like an energy that's lingering. And this person knows about you, or they know of you. They may not know like your name or what you look like. They may have, you know, he may have talked about you or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. That's coming up. It's interesting. Okay. Alright, so what's your advice at this time that is going to be of you and this person's highest good? What is Spirit's most high God? Thank you. Make the best of every situation. With God, everything is possible. Alright, so that's Matthew 19:26. Okay, so make the best of every situation. It's like right now, I feel like that's what you're doing already. But just know that what you're doing is not in vain, and there's so much more that can take place. With the Nine of Cups being there, I feel like Spirit is going to make something happen in a miraculous way when it comes to the situation. Whatever the solution is or the conclusion is, you know, a part of the situation or the story, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, continue to look at things from a positive perspective and make the best of where you're at right now, and be open to the miraculous things that Spirit, God, the universe, your angels can really do. Okay? Through the situation, or through you, through your life. Alright. So, that was your reading, Jessica. I hope that that helped you. Hope that brought you some clarity, some peace. And trust yourself. Okay. Alright. Alyssa. Miss Alyssa, where are we at? We're at 78. Okay. Okay, dokie, Miss Alyssa. Thank you for your love and guidance. You can clear the God. Thank you. What is the energy? Excuse me. What is the energy for Alyssa? This person, what she has on her mind. Alyssa. Okay. Okay. So Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords. I was about to call her something else. I don't know what I was going to call her, but the Balance card, which is Temperance, the Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, I feel that this is spirits saying to allow yourself to receive in some type of way. Um, it kind of looks like to me the energies is like this person has the Page of Wands. I feel like they're very focused on something that they're creating for themselves, like their passions. They may have already had something that, like, let's say their career. They may have already had a career focus or goal or something that they're trying to reach to completion. So it seems like this person's more focused upon that right now. And with your energy, it's like spirit saying to be open. I hear good company, something with good company. So allow other people to be there for you, to support you, to motivate you, uplift you. Could be suitors. Um, so it's like spirit is saying to be open, not saying to just take everybody and anybody that comes to you, but do be of like open and receptive energy. Like be of an energy of openness, if that makes sense. There's a difference between, you know, obviously being desperate or um not being discerning, but it's like be receptive, like an energy if like someone is complimenting you or someone wants to do something nice for you, even if it's like nothing to do with romance, it's just a stranger, you know, being nice to you. Like spirit saying to be open to that. You may give a lot, but you don't um know how to receive things back equally, if that makes sense. Also too with the whoa, I almost said something crazy. I'm glad. I almost said somebody's name. I don't even know why that happened. That's weird. I'm glad I did not do that. I'd have been like, okay. That was weird. So the Queen of, why would like almost want to call her something else? Like what's the Queen of Swords? You may not be fully in your place of truth and honesty with yourself or with this person or just in general right now in spirit, maybe telling you to work on your throat chakra. Like you got to be honest with yourself in truth. You could have gotten to a place also where you're like, oh, forget about this situation, oh, forget about this person, I'm just gonna go date someone else and just forget about it. But there's something that you got to be truthful and honest with yourself about that spirit's bringing up. um Something that needs to be cut, whether it's cut out or cut to the chase of like about something. But I do feel like you and this person may not exactly be on the same page when it comes to love and romance at this time. Like your views or your perception or your priorities are very different when it comes to that. You may be wanting something out of this person that they're not able to give at the moment. With the Hermit card here, the Hermit card is saying that this is a time of, you know, quiet meditation and spending it with, you know, between you and the divine. And there's something encompassing your path where you're supposed to be going. And maybe it's something with your career, I feel. Because the Ace of Pentacles is a child. It's a female child. And I feel like this is spirit guiding you. So you as a child being led, being guided, being protected. And it seems like it's towards something financial. So balance. So the balance card is the Temperance card. And the Sun card here, they're both kind of got their hands up in the same position. So there's something about balancing things out in a way, like, how do I say it? It sounds so corny, but like in a positive way, like finding balance in the positives of things, even if it is perceived like it's not working out or something is not where you want it to be. It's like find the positive in the situation and be grateful, like find the gratitude in these things. Spirit's working some things out in your favor. I really feel like it's career. It seems like more so than anything, like Spirit wants to promote you. The reason why Spirit is saying to be open to people, because you're going to have to work with other people in some way. Like, people are going to be helping you get to where Spirit's trying to take you, you know, where God's trying to take you. As far as your career goes, mainly, that's the strongest energy I'm getting. You might have to work on fears of rejection. So whether it's your person also dealing with rejection or it's you, this energy needs to be worked through. So you have oversensitivity, being abandoned and rejected. You have the word balance twice. It says inner harmony and energetic equilibrium. Unconscious beliefs. Be aware of what you are telling yourself. So I think I said this before. If you're asking about the same guy, I'm getting the same thing again. Like, this person could actually see you in a highlight, and others can see you in a highlight. But if you don't see that in yourself, it's kind of like you're rejecting yourself already. And I feel like Spirit's saying to find a balance of like looking at things from a positive perspective, or you might perceive certain things as rejection when in reality it's like a positive thing, that something may not happen the way that you wanted it to happen, or it didn't go this way with this person or that person, or if this person doesn't like you, you may look at it as something wrong with you rather than, okay, cool, that person's not for me. Like, Spirit's like pushing this person away from me because they actually don't serve me, you know. So it's a shift of how you see things. And then you have the duality card, which says balance is needed. That's crazy. Why you got 3 cards talking about balance? Like, why? Interesting. Very interesting. Balance is needed, and I feel like it's within the self. And how do you do that? It's going within. Being truthful with self, being honest with yourself in whatever way that is, however Spirit's speaking to you. Okay, let's see what your advice is. What's your advice? God, what is Alyssa's advice? What's her advice at this time? Oh, okay. God will lead the way. They were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Romans 15:19. So you may have kind of lost your faith a little bit in love. And I feel like Spirit has been giving you something to motivate and uplift you. But it's like you see certain things in a light that is maybe processed. I don't want to say negatively, but like say like in a place of discouragement, like, oh, well, because that happened, that must mean this, rather than seeing it as your blessing. And I know this energy well because I have a tendency to do the same. So let's say this is a real thing, and I'm gonna just be truthful and honest. There's like a time like I'll feel like, okay, well, I'm doing all of this and I feel like I'm coming in love and I'm helping people. I know that my delivery can be a little too much for people, and maybe I'm doing something wrong because I'm losing subscribers, rather than saying to myself that where I'm at may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. And by those people leaving, it's actually welcoming in people that are also in alignment with where I'm at, or who needs to hear the messages at this point. Not everybody is going to continue to resonate. Not everybody, it is what it is, right? So rather than looking at things as rejection, it's more so protection and further aligning you with what's of your best. I feel like what Spirit is saying to you, okay? All right, so that was your reading. Give me a second, you guys. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we have T, and we are at 91 minutes. Okay, thank you all for being patient. Okay, I had to have a bite of my pizza because I'm hungry. I haven't had no real food all day. Alright, so Divine Spirit, thank you for your love, guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you. What is the message, God, that you have? Thank you. Six of Swords wanted to come out. Transitions, I heard transitioning, awakening, which is the Hangman, the Queen of Wands. Five of Cups. Okay, the Spirit said put this card back, so I'm going to honor that. Seven of Wands, release, which is death, and the Empress. You have a lot of majors. Well, out of the six, you have three majors. Okay. Okay. So this is a major period. It's all about you. It does seem like the energy in regards to another person, the Hangman card is here, so it could be things that are temporarily on pause right now as this person is like releasing some things. I feel like this person was holding on to like a false sense of self or some type of false identity or something like that, not being their authentic self wholeheartedly. So this is helping this person to awaken to their truths. Their angels are there. They may feel alone right now. They may feel like nobody is really like there, or they may feel like they're not being fully supported, but they have angelic assistance. You know, as it pertains to you in all of this, I feel like Spirit is like helping you through a transition and like moving you through some things so that you can find that peaceful ground, that peaceful space. You've carried this person in some type of way where you've like I feel you've loved and nurtured this person and like kind of carried them, and you've carried their weight, you've carried their problems as your own. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with being there for a person and being empathetic to what they're going through and stuff like that, but it seems like you've carried the energy and their weight along with your own. So Spirit is just like trying to cleanse some things up, and it's rather this person putting all of that energy onto you, Spirit's making this person cleanse some things out and helping you also, move through your energy. But it seems like it's individually. So the Queen of Wands is like that energy of standing on your own 2 feet. The Queen of Wands is independent, but she's not closed off to receive help. I feel like this represents you being in that place of independence. And sometimes we feel being independent is like being there for everybody and like being an octopus, like having all of these arms and all of responsibilities for other people. But true independence is being able to stand on your own and not being codependent upon being there for others, because that's a form of codependency as well, is feeling like we have to be the rescuer for everyone. So this is about balance, and I feel like with the Seven of Wands, Spirit is also telling you to stand in your power, have confidence in yourself and your abilities. So it could be a little bit of a challenge for you right now with the Seven of Wands, but if it's not that, then it's just like being empowered by the things that you've already experienced, especially when it comes to love, but it could be specifically with this situation as well. Then you have the release card. So there's some endings that need to take place in order to lead to a new energy, a new beginning, a new you, a fresh new start. So it could be that this person has a tendency to hold you back a little bit. This person could be a little codependent themselves. you know, and I feel like this is why Spirit has this person in this place of suspension and kind of pause, so that this person can stand on their own as well, in their own energy, without that false sense of self that I feel like they were carrying. So there's major transformation that's taking place spiritually, of course. This reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, like the City of Oz, and like, what was it, the little, what was that field where they fell asleep, they started getting sleepy. So you could be sleeping a lot, and that could be a part of your upgrade. Also with that too, like, pay attention to your dreams, because Spirit could be speaking to you. You could be having a lot of transformative, like, insights and things like that, or Spirit showing you through your dreams what is changing, or maybe what needs to change, you know, like helping you to like discern these things. So the Empress is like, she's graduated from being the Queen of Wands into the Empress. So she's still nurturing. You see, she's nurturing this baby unicorn. She's still that loving energy. She's still open, but it's much more in a balanced way. But Spirit is also saying, like, give birth to you. And the fact that she's holding a unicorn, and there's a unicorn here in the Death card, is like, you're releasing false desires and goals, and manifesting and embracing desires that come from a healthy place, that come from a place of truth of who you are, and your abundance of who you are. I feel like this is the result of that. It's kind of like telling a story already. Like, interesting. Let's see. With the Metatron cards. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Indigo. Mystery and mastery of life. So you may resonate with like the indigo children, or this person could be one, but the indigos are very empathic, and they come here to learn, you know, lessons, as we all do. But the indigo is very intuitive and emotionally connected to others. So you can feel people on a deep, deep level. Indigos sometimes can feel like they don't fit in with society. They may feel like being in crowds, it can make them feel uncomfortable, out of place. But one thing that, you know, indigos do is they have this feeling of wanting others to feel like they belong, as well as, you know, themselves wanting to feel like they belong. So it's something about maybe the inner child, and this person's inner child, that recognizes each other in some type of way, that can identify with each other. Mindfulness, it says, pay attention to your thoughts. So yeah, pay attention to your thoughts. Fear of the unknown. Embrace the uncertainty. Yeah. Pay attention to your mind and your thoughts. Like, because I feel like Spirit wants to give you clarity, peace of mind, peace of clarity as you move and transition into the unknown. That's what's happening. It's like maybe the ways that you're used to operating is being dismantled, and it's like you don't know how to operate outside of all that you know, and it's like, embrace that. It's okay. Then you have self-care. Focus on physical and emotional well-being. Again, giving and tending to you. There's a need for balance. That need for balance. Okay, let's see what this person's feeling, what they want you to know. So this person feels like you guys are very familiar to each other. I feel an insane familiarity with your energy, like we've done this before. So they feel, like I said, like there's something about your ways or your connection where it's like you guys understand each other, or your inner childs resonate. They're similar in ways. Then you have, I feel stuck in a situation I know doesn't serve me. So they're feeling stuck. And that's funny that they would say that, because the Hangman came out for them. So they feel stuck, yeah, because Spirit is shaking them of what doesn't serve them. So they have to be present in that place and in that energy for a reason. I feel nothing for you. So maybe this person is not putting a lot of stock on their emotional state with you. It's not a lot of emotional or romantic energy being like, I don't feel like this person is in a place of romance right now. I don't feel like they don't feel nothing for you, period, but it's like they don't have those types of feelings or emotions right now. That's not their focus. What do they want to tell you, though? What do they want to tell you? I try hard to impress you and others. Yeah, that false identity, that's what's being stripped. I miss you. God has been dealing with me when it comes to you. I'm struggling with my shadows, my traumas, my inner child, and I'm being subliminal with you. So yeah, this person's energy feels kind of like absent a little bit, like not all the way available. So whether they're around you or whether you speak to them, it's like something about their energy is very absent, and it seems like their emotional energy is very drawn back. Okay, let's see. This person may have been trying to appease you and live up to what they think you and others want out of them. So, like, yeah, Spirit's dealing with their identity, it feels like. Okay, so let's see what your advice is with Spirit. Most High God, what is the advice? Ooh, okay. Face your future. Here we go. Look. Face your future with boldness and strength. As soon as I pray, you answer me. You encourage me by giving me strength. Psalms 138:3. Okay. So this goes back to that Six of Swords energy, and that card, the fear of the unknown. It's like where Spirit's trying to take you, you gotta let go of that fear, and embrace that energy with that Queen of Wands essence. Okay, that fearlessness, and the fearlessness and the strength and the boldness does not come from your own ego. It doesn't come from that false sense of self. It comes from who you are within God, who you are within your Creator's eyes. There's a bubble that surrounds this woman in this card, and it looks like angel wings behind her or on the side of her. So it's like you're protected. If you're afraid about what the future holds, that's not Spirit, that's not God. Spirit doesn't cause confusion or fear, especially about moving forward and moving into new territories. Knowing that if you've been called to it, that it's something that Spirit has already got under control and already sees ahead of it. So know that you are protected. Move forward and face your future. Step into that energy of boldness and strength. Like when we look back, that's something to keep us stagnant and stuck. We're not supposed to look back. Okay? What's meant to be in our lives will be in our lives. What's not meant to be will not be. But we can't stop where we're headed and where we're going out of fear of losing something or missing out on. What's that? It's a story in the Bible. I believe it was when they were leaving. It was Lot's wife. Can't remember her name, but they were leaving Sodom and Gomorrah, and it was being destroyed. The destruction, all of the toxic energy, that whole city that it stand for, it was being destroyed. And God said, "Don't look back, because if you do, you'll turn into a pillar of salt." And she looked back. She looked back at where she was coming from, and there was nothing to look back because it was already being destroyed, and it was destructive. So that's... Shut the door, please. Okay. They always vacuum, like when I'm reading. I really can't stand that. But yeah, much love as always. I hope that resonated with you. And I'm going to move on to Miss Sandy. Miss Sandy, we are at 105:40. Okay. I hope it's 105. Because my eyesight, I can't see upside down. All right, so Miss Sandy, let's see what's going on with your love energy. What's your situation, Divine Spirit, God, Heavenly Father? I thank you for your loving insights. This did not want to go back. Okay, I heard 10. So I guess I'm going to pull 10 cards. 3 of Swords, the Hermit. No. Who's this? It's mine. Put that back.
Oh, the white hostess? Is that ours? No.
1 second. Let me get these kids.
Why does it look better than ours?
Ooh, sorry about that. So, help the kids get their food situated. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, actually, there's a card. The 9 of Cups was hiding. Or was it the Knight of Cups hiding from the 9 of Cups? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so you have 10 cards, Spirit said to pull. So the 3 of Swords, the Hermit, the 6 of Pentacles, Balance, which is the Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and 7 of Swords. Okay. Alrighty. So, what's going on here? So, thank you. I feel like what's happening, like, what's surrounding the energy could be more of a focus on you, okay? So the focus on you is, the 3 of Swords is like healing from something that, or recovering. Yeah, it's like healing from something in your past. And what in the midst of you healing through that, you may be getting clarity or insight about what was, or what wisdom can you take from that. What was it that you were supposed to learn or discover? Because the 6 of Pentacles being here, it could be a lesson in regards to equal give and take. You also have the card of Balance and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like maybe giving more than what you've received, or vice versa. Maybe sometimes it could be both, where you gave and didn't receive in return. Not that we should give to receive. That's not what we're, that's not what we're saying. It's not how love works. It's not how unconditional love works. But people do have to take accountability. We can't blame other people when they don't give in return. Their bad character should not be our responsibility. And, us playing victim that's not, being responsible either. So let's say you were on both ends of these things in the past. So there's something that's being worked through when it comes to that. The 5 of Pentacles is like being kind of being denied of that which you feel like you were putting out or giving to others. You may feel like I gave so much to these people in the past and I received nothing. Or I gave this and such amount of years of my life to this man or that one and it didn't work out. So there's something about this energy that's being cleansed out, helping you to forgive yourself and forgive the others. So there's some type of growth that's here. I feel like spirit is like helping you find balance between a new energy, like when it comes to the equal give and take, when it comes to what you give and what you receive in love, like those energies are being balanced out. So the Knight of Cups is that you may have people that came in with these extravagant offers and, oh, I could do this and I could do that, and just kind of swept you off of your feet. Felt like your dreams and your wishes came true, and then soon as you prepared to receive more, or you got into the idea that this is it, this is what's coming, then this person ran off. They ran off with all of what you gave to them. Or this person was not being honest or 100. This may not be a specific person that I'm picking up on. It could be like your past experiences. Spirit is helping you through this. Spirit's like cleansing this energy out. This is like for you to let go of the past so that you can prepare for more to come. Prepare for what's your just due. With the Six of Pentacles, that can also be your just due. Having more than what you left with, that's how it works. When we give, we receive more. There's no such thing of a loss, you know, especially if you gave in love, in the pureness of your heart. That person may have needed that love that you had to give. So there's no loss there. There's no need to be afraid to love again or to be bitter, whatever the case may be, whatever you're healing through, because it needed to happen the way that it did. So you have inspiration. You are a muse to someone. So you could be an individual that a lot of people actually look towards. They may look at you as someone that's very abundant in energy. Doesn't have to be materially, you know, materialistically abundant, but abundant in your light, your energy, your love, your welcomeness, you know. Miscommunication, not seeing eye to eye, misunderstanding. So maybe if this is a specific person you're asking about, I just feel like, I don't feel like it's one person. I feel like I'm picking up on like an essence or an archetype or past loves. I feel like that's what we're picking up on. And you may have had people that were not really equally balanced with you, equally like, you know, invested or on your level, or just not on the same page. And you may have felt the shame card, humiliation and distress. You may have felt humiliated, like this person, I thought that this was that, and I gave all of this and nothing came of it. Then you have anxiety, thinking excessively about the future. So yeah, because of the past, if you don't make peace with the past and where you're at presently, you'll be very caught up in the future, and Spirit's just telling you to kind of slow down. There's nothing wrong with preparing for your future or being open for what's ahead, but when you get too caught up in kind of like racing ahead rather than what's here, you miss out what Spirit's showing you. So you have rejection, fear, oversensitivity to being abandoned or being rejected, anxiousness, attachment, fear of being alone and clinging. So these energies have to go. In order for you to have a stable relationship or a happy, you know, just a happy future, the energy of anxiousness and fear about the future, fear of being rejected, fear of abandonment, clinging on to the past or clinging on to a person because you don't want to lose them. Spirit's trying to like help you find balance with that through this Three of Swords energy and through that Hangman or the Hermit energy, excuse me, and the Temperance energy. It's like the Three of Swords, this angel is helping tend to this girl's wounds. So you have divine assistance to help you tend to the things that have hurt you in your past so that you can forgive. And the Hermit is here to show you the wisdom of where you came from, or what you grew through, what you are growing through, and to help you find balance with that, so that when you do come into alignment with someone that is equally balanced with you, that has a full cup, because these two cups, in order to even be able to give and extend, your cup has to be full and the other person's cup has to be full. Like I was telling, I think it was Brittany, I was reading for, I was saying that if I have a full cup and this person has an empty cup, or vice versa, and one person of the full cup tries to share of that empty cup, it's like that empty cup doesn't really have nothing to give other than what that person is giving. So it's like that other person, it's kind of unfair to that individual that's full within themselves, because they're not getting that equal exchange back. So we have to be full within self before we can even fully give of harmony and balance with another person, because it will always be an imbalance. It will always be unequally yoked, and it's unfair to the people that are giving. So if you're constantly giving to someone and these people don't have anything to give you, or they refuse to give anything, it's like doing a disservice to self at the end, because you are depleted. You're depleted of that. So yeah, I feel like your energy is very, very magnetic, and people are drawn to that. And you have a light about you. You're going to attract good people, and you're going to attract bad people. Okay? Conquering fear. Start today. You have help from your angels. This looks very similar. The energy looks very similar to the Three of Swords card. Being comforted, letting you know that it's okay to overcome the fear of being hurt again. Like, you have to tend to that wound. Okay. Let's see. Specific person in question. What is this person's thoughts? Thank you. Is there someone else? Possibly they know about you. I get jealous over you, and I don't feel good enough for you. So your person could be dealing with insecurities or jealousy. If they're feeling like, are they your only one? Do you only want them? Are you only invested in them? This person is feeling fed up at the moment, but they're turned on by you. Like I said, your energy is very magnetic. I feel such a healing presence. See? Can't make it up. I feel such a healing presence. You bring me peace. I feel incredibly drawn towards you in this connection. I feel you leaving. Please don't go. Make sure this person's not sucking off of your energy. And you can tell if a person's sucking off your energy when you're not getting anything in return. It's not an equal give and take. This person's not equally investing in the connection. You feel drained. You feel tired. You feel used. That's how you know. If that's the case, then use your discernment. Or anyone. It could be not just love and romance, but it can also be so-called friends, or it could be family members, and they might have good intentions. But if you're someone that is of a light, and you have, pure love for people, and you're too open, you're too exposed, people will munch off of that. If they don't have it, and it feels good, and it's all of this, it's all of that, they'll take advantage if they can. So that's why we have to instill boundaries, even with those that we love and care about. So it says, bathe in divinity. His coming is as brilliant as the sunrise. Hebrews, or sorry, it's not Hebrew. I can't see this. Girl, bye. Lord forgive me, I can't. Okay. So this is talking about your divinity and your light and who you are within the divine. So you do have a light about you. And I feel like, again, like Spirit is saying, you got to be filled back up by that divine spirit, by that godly energy within yourself, to renew yourself and fill yourself back up with that. Because I feel like you have given so much of yourself away. um, it's like pieces of you. I won't say pieces, but like aspects of yourself that you gave, that the emotions, the spiritual, like you gave a lot of yourself away. And like I said, don't look at it as in vain, but it's there to help you. It's there to show you something about yourself, not to be harsh and critical on you or others, but it's just there to help you as a compass, as some type of guidance system for your future, and to help you in when it comes to instilling healthier boundaries and protecting your light. So that's what I'm getting from this. Okay. So yeah, I hope if that resonated with you. I hope it did. I hope I wasn't ranting, because Okay, so that was your reading, Sandy. I'm going to move on to my last lady here, which is Miss Monica. 121. Okay. All right. Miss Monica. Let's see what's going on with your love energy at this time. The person you have on your heart and on your mind. Okay. You have the Three of Cups, the Ego, which is the Devil, the Renewal, which is Judgment, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So the person you're asking about seems like they're very focused on, I feel like this person's like focused on balancing their energy out. They're focusing on stability. They're trying to figure out a plan, whether this be towards you or towards their life. Like making out a clear-cut plan. Yeah, it seems like they're dedicating their energy to something that's of stability. Okay. I'm also feeling like they're finally facing something that's been troubling them. With the Four of Cups, this person may want to branch out. They may want to experience love and relationships. They may have felt like in the past, the way that they approached their lovers or their chosen partners in the past was based off of their ego, and they're freeing themselves from that. They've had some type of wake-up call. They had some type of judgment call when it came to their behavior. And I feel this person may have had a lot of, they may have had looked at love in a way that was something that wasn't really fulfilling, because it feels like this Three of Cups relates to the Four of Cups, because all you can see is three cups in front of this man, and the hidden cup is that that one Ace of Cups is hidden in the back with the Archangel here. So I feel the fact that he's sitting under a tree represents wisdom. So this person is aware of the fact that they're starting to see how these love situations that they were in were distractions to them. How they distracted themselves, how they were in their ego when it came to the type of people that they surrounded themselves with, not just romantically. So it's like Spirit is saying that they were looking for something or someone outside of themselves, rather than seeking that pure love, that divine love that God has already. So it's like that love for self with the Ace of Cups, that one unity, that peace within self that they were seeking outside. They're realizing that it was a distraction. They were looking outside of themselves. So they're breaking free from that, or they are breaking out of that energy with the Nine of Swords being in reverse. It's like everything that they were afraid to face within themselves, or the fear of being alone, or fear of rejection, or whatever they've dealt with, like it's illuminated. They're aware of it now. They know. And they know that they have to get real with themselves. They have to review their past and who they were in order to get free. I see that you are working on yourself as well. You may also be mirroring this person in a way that you're breaking free out of your ego or whatever aspects of the self that you were restricted to, like a stronghold, because this woman is being broken free out of these chains by Archangel Michael. He's cutting the chains off of this woman. She's also blind. So this could be a lot of things that you don't see physically on the surface that you're freeing yourself of. These could be things that's happening subconsciously and spiritually, or things in the past that you weren't aware of their effects on your life. You're cutting cords with that. Let's see. What is the shadow energy? Yeah, this person's like trying to find emotional stability. So yeah, they see how they were being irresponsible in love, how they may have not been reliable, how they were careless with others' hearts and emotions and feelings, including yours. This person is like really seeing certain things. So then you have complacency. Someone is becoming a little too comfortable. So yeah, they like spirit needed to get them out of that place of being comfortable in that energy, being comfortable in a place of emotional coldness. And I feel like where this stems from really comes from a place of not really wanting to be vulnerable and being open, kind of being okay with the surface level of things when it comes to relating to someone. So engagement, someone is ready to take things to the next level. Fear of the unknown, embrace the uncertainty. In reunion, someone is returning. So yeah, maybe I feel like this person may be like taking their time. Their plan is to come towards you, but it seems like, you know, they know that they got to take their time and do the inner work. This person does see the value of you or the value of this connection, or they've come to the awareness of how they need to value themselves and value other people. This is a sense of like, I feel like this energy is humbling. It's the energy of being humbled. So they are not really certain about their future, but I feel like they want to really be careful how they approach things moving forward in their life. I feel like they're being assisted and helped. But they're not ready to move forward just quite yet. They're not ready to initiate new things, new plans. They're more so planning. So this person, I feel like in the past felt only sexually driven when it came to love. They were like caught up in physical attractions and thinking that that's, you know, that's what builds a relationship, is how attracted they are, or how, you know, how much chemistry there is between a person. So they're feeling fed up right now, and I feel like it's more so with themselves. How does this person feel about Monica? How do they feel? They feel stuck in a situation they know doesn't serve them. So yeah, they're like working to free themselves. I feel nothing for you. I don't feel like that's the case. I'm going to clarify that. I feel your essence deeply. It's unique and it's intense. So I feel like this person is like, this person feels, how do I explain it? Like this person feels a lot of uncontrollable energy. Like this uncontrollable emotion and feeling and intensity. And I feel like this person looks at it at times as like, maybe I'm just very sexually drawn or attracted to this person. They try to write it off, but I feel like this person wants to, in truth, this person does want to come towards you. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to do that, because I feel like in the past they didn't fully appreciate this connection. I don't feel like they were used to, even in their past relationships, I don't feel like they truly honored those people. They didn't give of themselves emotionally towards others. They just kind of kept it on a superficial level, the ego. What do they want to say to Monica? Yeah, see, they've gotten frustrated over this. I've cried over you and or the situation. There's a misunderstanding. I don't know how to deal with this anymore. Yeah. Do you truly want me? They don't want to deal with their emotions. but they are going to. I'm willing to work this out. I can't stand you, but I can't stand to be without you. So yeah, they try to tell themselves that they don't feel things for you, and then the next minute they feel for you. They want to move towards you. They want to rewrite something with you. I want sexual intimacy. So yeah, they're a sexual person, and the thing they might be learning is to balance some of that out, because I feel like that's what led them into, well, whoever they chose in the past, their partners. That was a lot of the factors of the fact that they were sexually attracted or they liked the sex. So they could have been stuck in karmic situations just because of the fact that they thought this person was attractive or the sex was good or whatever. So I didn't pull one of these cards. I almost forgot. Indigo. Master or mystery and master of life. So yeah, you guys are going through your own process, and I feel that this person is an empath. Something happened along the way where this person closed themselves off to feeling their emotions, to feeling love, like being honest within their heart. I feel like they tried to mimic what they thought love was, or try to fit or become what they think people wanted them or needed them to be. They were not being their authentic self. You may also resonate as an empath with blending in. The indigo is about community, and if they don't feel welcomed, or they feel like things are toxic and chaotic, they really can't withstand in those types of environments. But it seems like something happened to your person that was very traumatic, that deals with abandonment of some sort, where this person kind of shut their heart chakra down almost completely. But let's get some advice for you at this time. What should you do? What is Spirit calling you to do at this time? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, God, for your loving guidance, your insight, your truth, your clarity. What is your message for Monica? Okay. Gentleness is the path of peace. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd, and I have all that I need." Psalms 23, 1 through 3. Okay. So be gentle with yourself at this time. I feel like even with this person, knowing that there's no need to worry about the situation, really. I'm not getting, because it seems like where this person is at right now, they're not in a good space to really, for some type of forward movement or some type of new beginning. Things are moving forward, I feel like, energetically and spiritually, but like as far as like initiating new things, this person, as you can see, they're not in the space for that. So I feel like Spirit is saying to just be gentle with, this person and understanding where they're at, but also be gentle towards yourself, and also, what's the right word? I feel the energy. It's like mindful but not mindful. It's like be considerate of yourself too at the same time, and know that everything that you need is provided for you and will be provided for you as you need it and when you need it. So there's a lot going on. I feel even in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual sense, there's so much that's happening and activating within you. I feel like Spirit's elevating you to another level, and it's like there's nothing wrong with feeling what you feel. There's nothing wrong with having love for a person. Don't look at it in a negative way. Like, in order to move forward, you have to be bitter, or you have to be completely void of your emotions. That's not what Spirit is saying. So the key here is to be gentle, and therefore what comes is peace. Like, you'll have that peace when you're just kind of gently still, and you trust and know that Spirit has you, and that you have everything that you need, and you will have everything that you need on your path. So, all right. Well, that was a message. You're welcome, Sandy. No problem. that was the reading for tonight, you guys. I appreciate you, all of those of you that purchased the reading. I hope that it brought you the clarity and peace that you were seeking. And if this message was meant for someone that was just viewing, I hope it helped you as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. As always, much love. You guys have a good night, good day, whenever you're watching this. So much love. Take care. Peace.